welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well, hoping I'm a magical day, and this video makes today even more magical because today I'll be checking out 2 more songs from from Rush's what is going on today? From Rush, the band's last album, their 19th album, called Clockwork Angels, which seems very interesting. I am checking out Caravan and BU2B. Yes, I think that's the other song. Very excited to check both of them. Also, next this Thursday, we're checking out another 2 songs, including Clockwork Angels. And I know you guys want me to do 2112, I think is one of the songs. I'll see it, just because this week I am like giving in stuff and like trying to finish things for my group work that we're doing all together, our group project. So yeah, this has priority over my videos because it's university. So yeah, university always has priority. Anyways, let's begin and see how this one goes. I'm very excited. This is their latest album, basically their last album that they've given out. This is so cool. Ooh. The bass,
Caravan thunders onward to the distant dream of the city. The caravan carries me onward, on my way at last, on my way at last.
Okay, that was beautiful, flawless. Okay, first of all, I love how we had the do-do-do-do-do-do-do from the bass, like so heavy and so low, so deep. That was beautiful. I so fell in love also with that like beautiful like lyrics from Getty, just like fired, and at the ending like holding it a bit higher up. Like that fun change in the vocals, especially because recently I've only been getting songs that we haven't had as many like high notes, let's say. So getting a bit of like a peak like that, slowly but surely, I'm guessing we're gonna end up in some fun high notes, which I've missed. Because high notes are always fun. Let's just face it. I like them. But yeah, I love also the change in music here. Like that sounded gorgeous. Also, you had the whole like do-do-do-do-do-do with the bass, and you had just a bit of a lighter disc motion from the drums. But I love how when you hit the drums later on, it's so satisfying and so perfect. It sounded gorgeous. But yeah, let's see the change here, because that change too was so powerful. I love how they smoothly descended until there, and then they just, for some reason, it makes sense, and they switched, and you're like, oh yeah, no, that just happened so smoothly. I love it, and I just don't know how it happened. Like, it's so freaking smooth that you don't get how it's even possible to happen. Oh, you had a wonderful slide. That's it. That's a beautiful slide. Oh, that sounded gorgeous.
Stop thinking big. chance to break from the past. The caravan thunders onward, stars winking through the canvas hood. The caravan thunders onward, on my way at last, on my way at last. I can't stop thinking big, I can't.
Okay, I love this. This is gorgeous. It sounds so good. Like all the changes are flawless. When they hit hard. This is beautiful. Like, wow. That's just amazing.
I peer out at the passing shadows.
The blend there, that sounded so good. Ugh. Also, the music's so fun. Like, it's so good. Again, they have a repeating rhythm that just is so catchy and so beautiful at the same time, so new and unique, and I've never heard it in a different song again. And it's so fun and crazy when you think that there's so many songs with the same rhythm and stuff, right? Or they hit at the same time, or there's a few things that just get repeated, and it's like you expect it. This is one of those rhythms that you've never seen before. None of the other bands I heard have it, and they've done that for all of their songs until now. Like, I haven't gotten to a song and been like, oh yeah, I feel like I know when this is gonna like hit or something. No, they just use the scale. They just use the time signatures and everything, and work out a whole new thing. And it just works. And you're like, what? How? It's so good.
Carried through the night into the city, where a young man has a chance of making good, a chance to break from the past. The caravan thunders onward, stars winking through the canvas hood. The caravan thunders onward, on my way at last, on my way at last. I can't stop thinking big, I can't.
Okay, I love these pauses here. They do it so well. They time it so beautifully. They're like do 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 slide do 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 do. Like, their timing is so clean that the change, even though it's like it seems like it has like a bit of a cut here, it's done so perfectly that it seems seamless almost, and it's so beautiful when it hits harder after that, and it's also calmer, and you're like, oh, like you got a boost and then you're coming down, and you're like, oh, that sounded so that's satisfying to hear.
I can't stop thinking big, I can't stop thinking big. I can't stop thinking big, I can't stop thinking big. I can't stop thinking big, I can't stop thinking big. In a world where I feel so small, I can't stop thinking big.
Okay, we're gonna go through this and actually listen and pay attention to each instrument, because the bass is delivering. Like, this Getty is just giving right now. Like, that sounds so good. And then guitar comes and pops in afterwards a bit higher, and you're like, oh wow, that sounded so fun. And then drums just keep everything connected, and it like, Neil is just, oh my god, that is gorgeous. Like, they're just all delivering in such a unison kind of way, and it's so beautiful.
Stop thinking big.
This is insane. Okay, guitar solo, unbelievable and amazing. As usual, Alex is just killing it. Wonderful. That sounded so beautiful. And in the back, you can hear bass. You can hear Getty just like keeping that same exact gorgeous rhythm of like da 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 da. Oh, you can hear it and it sounds so good. And also drums. Just I love this. I love this. This song is gorgeous. Ugh, it's just okay. I want to just appreciate the solo for a bit, and then we'll go to the end. Like you have the do 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 from the bass, and it's so beautiful, and it's so like it's just when you have that good of like a rhythm, just repeating it in the solo is the best thing you can do, and it's so beautiful. It enhances the guitar solo, in my opinion. Yeah, you can have a guitar solo without any other instrument, but if you have it with a rhythm, especially with a good rhythm that you already created and like enhanced and just showcased already and presented, it is so much better. And I love that Neil's playing a bit of discs and a bit of drums. This is the best. I love the mixture. The drums having both roles of high and low notes to balance out the whole deepness of the bass, and the guitar being so higher up in pitch. It's so good. Seems flawless and seamless, and they work so well together that it just hits so beautifully. That was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to see the lyrics of Caravan. Just so I know, because I did hear most of it, but okay. So in a world lit only by fire, a long train of flares under piercing stars, I stand watching and steamliners roll by. Ooh, I love how it's like more like steamliners. Like it presents like an imagery. It sets a setting and atmosphere. They've done that before, and it's so beautiful how they set everything up. I love Neil's writing and like lyrics, and it's so beautiful. The caravan thunders onwards, to the distant dream of the city. The caravan carries me onward, on my way at last. I can't stop thinking big. It's so beautiful how it seems to be like the caravan seems to be the whole like you're dedicated, you want something big, you want to do something big, you want to think something big because you're given like an opportunity, or you decided yourself that you're giving yourself a big chance to do something, you're taking a risk or something. So you can't stop thinking big aware while you're on this caravan with distant big dreams of the big city. Where everything seems so like it paints the picture of like, you know, countryside, city side, where all the stars are actually visible. Whereas when you go back home, no, sorry, whereas when you like live and go to the city to leave, you don't see the stars because of the gases and everything, and from the cars and all. But you get all that like opportunity, so you have the whole thing, and I can't stop thinking big. Well, I'm on this caravan going towards like a better opportunity or something. So this might also be again Neil's story and Neil's interpretation of him moving to Canada and joining Rush in the band, like that could be it. I think there's a couple songs where he mentions that in a way, I think, but a lot of his songs can be interpreted in other ways as well. So it's very interesting. I love when songs are open like that. So on a road lit only by fire, going where I want instead of where I should. I peer out at the passing shadows, carried through the night into the city, where a young man has a chance of making good, a chance to break from the past. The caravan thunders onwards, stars winking through the caravan hood. On my way at last. Oh, so I wanna interpret this as follows. Basically, the man who has a chance of making things right might be himself from his past, and that's why he's moving towards the city. Or the caravan is a metaphor of him being in the city and doing certain things and like trying to progress, but getting stuck because of the past or something of any kind of situation or his past in general, being influential of him losing his chance to break from the past and like his chance to make something of himself in the city. Or he clearly sees the stars twinkling through the canvas hood and realizes that he's meant to keep his past, his good, like, past, his memories, his childhood and everything, and his values and identities in him. But he also has to grow stronger because he's now in the city and things are done differently there. So in the world where I feel so small, I can't stop thinking big. It sounds so beautiful. I was brought up to believe the universe has a plan. We're only human. It's not ours to understand. The universe has a plan. All is for the best. Some will be rewarded, and the devil take the rest. Interesting. So the universe does have a plan apparently, and we're not meant to understand it. But we can only do our best, so we can be rewarded. We can only basically seize every opportunity we're given, or we can let the devil take us at the end because we've done nothing and we've been lazy and we've done absolutely nothing to change the course of the life we've been given. Thus, not improving ourselves, and if we're given everything in a plate, just taking that and leaving. But yeah. All is for the best, believe in what we're told, blind men in the market, buying what we're sold. Ooh, blind men in the market, buying what we're sold. And so whatever you're given, you take, basically, kind of what I mentioned of you grew up with everything, so you just take them, you don't think further. So until our final breath, where our loving watchmaker, loves us to death. Oh wow, okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, in a world of cut and thrust, I was always taught to trust. In a world where all must fail, heaven's justice will prevail. Oh, that sounds very beautiful indeed. In a world where everything is cruel, crude, and a bit rude, I'm rhyming too right now. You're always taught to trust people and to just have faith and try your best, basically. That's the song's meaning. And the world where all might fail, justice and what you need to be given to will prevail, and you'll get what you need to receive after everything you've done in the end, basically. Oh, this is so beautiful. The joy and the pain that we receive, each comes from its own cost, with its own cost. The price of what we're winning is the same as what we've lost. So the risks you take are the winnings you will receive. Sometimes you need to risk things more than others. And you might think that you might lose everything, you might put everything on the line, but the reward you'll get if you're hardworking enough and dedicated enough is as much as you lost and maybe more. But I think also this lyric emphasizes how what you get is what you gave, so you shouldn't be always expecting more. or a huge improvement, rather than a development in experience and what you've gained from everything. Like, just don't expect the literal interpretation of what you gave, more like the experience you gained trying to complete what you wanted to complete. Well, I don't know what to explain and how to explain it. Until our final breath, the joy and pain that we received must be what we received. I was brought up to believe. Oh, wait. We're puzzling different lyrics together. That's fun. Wait. So until our last breath, the joy and pain that we receive, everything, our life basically, because joy and pain is basically 50% of your life and the other 50% of your life, and according to what you choose and what you do, these percentages go up and down, basically. Also, according to how you perceive each thing that happens to you. Must be what we deserve. True. I was brought up to believe. Yep. So basically, it's what I thought as well. So you get what you deserve in the end, because at your final breath, everything that you've done will be assessed, and you get what you were deserved, what you worked for, what you've done, what you've chosen, and what you believed. So I was brought up to believe. Yeah. This is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay. So, I believe that it is time. Check out the next song. I will also pull up the lyrics, which is called BU2B. B. There we go. Lyrics are here as well. I am doing the Live from the Time Machine Tour 2011 one. Very, very excited. This already seems very interesting. Are these like cool, crazy sets? Ooh, this will be fun. Okay. So, yes, I'm ready. Oof, this is gonna be fun. Okay, let's go. Give me a second here. These are like the exact same lyrics I almost read before. Isn't it? It is. Excuse me? This is insane. Wow. So this is an interesting album. Let me guess, did Neil intend to connect the songs between each other? Is that it? If yes, why actually use the exact same lyrics? Like, what's his intention? So this is probably a continuation of that song. This is so interesting. I am so invested right now. Why are the lyrics directly, like, specific verses are directly picked up? Like, I was brought up to believe, the universe has a plan, it's not ours to understand, what? Some will be rewarded, and the devil will take the rest. Like, there's what? Why is it so close? I don't get it. I'm freaking out. What? This is too weird. Why is it so close? This is so interesting. What? Also, they began with such a, like, boom. I love that. But I continue just questioning why the heck is it so close in lyrics?
I was brought up to believe the universe has a plan. We're all human. It's not ours to understand. It's about time to plan. Art is born to bear. Some will be rewarded. I'm a devil who will take the rest. than what we're told. Blind man in the market, buying what we're sold. Believing what we're told, until I find a breath. While our loving watchmaker loves us all to death. In a world of gun and thrust, I was always taught to trust.
Okay, this is too crazy. This song seems to be just like a continuation of Caravan in a way. It's like it continues what Caravan started, and it seems to be more sinister and more deep and powerful in a way. It's like it's going more deep into the story, I'm guessing. Basically from what I'm getting here. I love the extra like sounds and everything we're getting. They give such a like an eerie, tense addition to the whole scene. It's so beautiful. I also love that it's live and I get to see the audience just singing like crazy fast. It's so fun. I love that. And yeah, I love how it's getting deeper and deeper as we go. I also loved that complete like intro before the full start of the lyrics at all, where we had a beautiful like a mix of the bass and guitar, and then you could hear at the end bass switching it up a bit and going a bit deeper with a bit of a different ending, so you could hear the difference between them. And then you had drums after keeping a seemed similar like vibe to them. They had like the whole like hit with the drums, and then Getty started singing, and that was so good. Like that was perfection, and I love that. And we're gonna continue because this is too good.
What we're sold, believing what we're told, until I find a breath. While our loving watchmaker loves us all to death. In a world of gun and thrust, I was always taught to trust. In a world where all my faith and justice will prevail, the joy of pain and weakness comes in so hard. The brighter world we ready is safe and one we belong. I was born the best, believing what we're told. Blind man in the market, buying what we're sold. Believing what we're told, until I find a way. While our loving watchmaker loves us all to death.
Okay, this is too good. This is gorgeous. Oh my god, that sounds so good. This is just beautiful the way they just the power in here. Also, are those laundering machines in there? Like what the heck? Why do we have laundry machines? Is it to like also like show like the passing of time, just like the whole like clock moving? But also how a laundry machine takes a certain amount of time to complete something. It's like a life basically. I don't know. I'm just trying to link things together, so I'm randomly working my head off. But yeah, let's say I thought of this. I don't know if this makes sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You can tell me. But yeah, this is so cool. This sounds amazing. Like just ugh.
Believing what we're told. Blind man in the market, buying what we're sold. Believing what
Ugh, adding the drums there were so beautiful, and before that even. Here. It's so clean, it's so good how they enter here. It's so like almost quiet, and then you have drums enter, and then ugh, it blows up.
I was born the best, believing what we're told. Blind man in the market.
I also love how they're both singing here, and it's not just Getty. I love the addition of the backing vocals here from Alex. That's gorgeous and beautiful. I love that.
I want this all. Believing what we're told. Until I find a way. While our loving watchmaker loves us all today.
Oh, and also that like almost fall and back up again. It's almost there, but it's back up again. It's so gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is too good. Too good. Okay, they are killing it. Right after the solo, going back into it so beautifully, I didn't even want to pause. And then back after the end to complete, like repeating it again before like we reach the end. They are even more powerful. They're going a bit higher. This is so much fun. Wow, I love this. Ugh, going higher and higher, and then ugh, I love how they just they just go back into it with a nice like drum hit. I love that. I love the entrance there. That sounded beautiful. Ugh, this is too fun. The quiet ending, but you can hear the crowd, so it makes it even better. That is so beautiful. Okay, now I need to actually read the lyrics because I'm getting lost in here. Why is Caravan so close to this? Why? I don't get it. This seems very like it shouldn't be, right? I was brought up to believe the universe has a plan. We're only human. All these lyrics are part of this. So the universe has a plan. All is for the best. Some will be rewarded, and the devil will take the rest. All is for the best. Believe in what we're told. Blind men in the market buying what we're sold. This is straight up the lyrics. Like I'm not sure what's going on. Why? Believe in what we're told until the final breath. Until our final breath. This is so funny. Please tell me that intentionally Neil just wanted to use specific lyrics all over every single song of this album, just to show how different meanings can come out of these specific lyrics being repeated, because this is so cool. and it feels like that's his intention because I'm getting different meanings now pairing different verses together. So this is so fun. Ugh, this is so cool. Until our final breath, ordinary or loving watchmaker loves us all to death. In the world of cut and trust, I was always told to trust. In the world where all must fail, heaven's justice will prevail. Again, this is just like the complete thing is from the other song. This is too insane. Maybe I'm just reading the wrong lyrics, but the thing is that it did not start with those lyrics, so they did rearrange the lyrics, but I'm still confused. Oh, this is insane. Oh, this is too much. I'm getting confused. And Neil, I need help. I know you're up there somewhere. Send a message. What the heck is this? No, send your fans. Send your fans to just explain because this is insane. Rest in peace. Neil is just amazing. For this, I am so confused. He is insane for this. This is unbelievable. Why the heck is this so close to the other one? What the? That's better to yes, this is what the? Why is it so close? I don't get it. And then I click on Caravan and it's like, and the words yeah, yeah, after the Caravan intro, everything's so close by again. There's a few changes, but there's some lyrics that just follow everywhere in the other song. What the? How? This is insane. What? What the? Carried through the night city, the young man has a chance to break back. Maybe it's just a mistake because I'm in like the Ginny's lyrics, and it seems like this has a different ending. Believe in what we're told until our final breath. Yeah, it seems like. Well, this is getting weird. Did I just imagine it? Did I just imagine it? The world where I feel so small, I can't stop thinking big. The Caravan stuff. Okay, so the first pair of lyrics that I read for Caravan were just like me searching Caravan lyrics rush. So the lyrics that popped up, even though they weren't as long as the BU2B lyrics, I think their ending lyrics was partly from BU2B, and I don't know why. But yeah, now that I'm in the Genius website, it seems like these two songs are different, which would make sense. But yeah, I'm just a bit like, what? I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain a bit better what's going on. I think it's just a mess with how Google pops in the first lyrics and they're a bit off. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was so much fun. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications that will be sent. And I'll see you next time in my next reaction. Bye-bye!